Hi, I'm Sophie from France, and my story, you'll have to see to believe. My life was brilliant. I grew up in a vineyard and my parents worked super hard to make it a worldwide success. Even though they were super busy, they made sure I got the best things in life. I've just bought you a pony. You can take him out on rides around the property. Do you want to get a puppy too? We were super rich, but I didn't care about that. I was homeschooled to take over the family business, but I spent most of my time going on adventures with my best friend Luke. He was the son of our surveyor, Mr. Durand, and a major scaredy cat, but he never said no to my crazy plans, even when they landed us in trouble. Come on, Luke! Let's go to the lake and search for sea monsters. Are you crazy? We'll catch a cold, and besides, it's against the rules. Rules schmools. If there was a rule against sneezing, your head would explode from keeping them in. And you'd pick your nose just to tick people off. No, we're not going to the lake, and that's final. But I never took no for an answer. So I jumped over the fence and went running towards the lake. And poor Luke had to follow. But I stopped short when I saw a couple of village boys throwing rocks at a beehive. Hey, leave those poor bees alone. What's it to you, princess? Go back to your stupid grape juice farm. Sophie, we need to head back now. No, you should go back to school and learn how important bees are for the environment. What, Luke? Those aren't bees, Sophie. They're hornets. Just then, a rock tore through the nest, and all the hornets flew out, and they were pissed. But instead of going after the village brats, they attacked Luke and me. We ran for our lives, but we got stung so much that by the time we got home, our faces resembled beach balls, and it hurt. And Luke went ballistic. I told you we shouldn't go. You never listen to me. I'm sick and tired of being your babysitter. Babysitter? The stings really mess with your head. I'm your friend. Friends listen to each other. You're not my friend. Your parents hired me to keep you out of trouble. Luke, stop it. We're honored to serve in any capacity. You might be, but I'm not. She's a reckless maniac. I'm sick of getting hurt because of her. I quit. Mom, what's going on? Sweetie, you're an adventurer, and we didn't want to hold you back. And Luke was the perfect balance to your hyper-personality. So, we paid him to keep you safe. We were only doing what was best for you. You think this is best for me? My entire relationship was a lie. What else have you been lying about? Are you two even my parents or someone paying you too? I stormed off to my room and didn't speak to anyone for days. Luke left for the city without saying goodbye, and I felt humiliated that I was such a loser. No one would be my friend if I wasn't rich. Mom and Dad arranged playdates with other kids, but it wasn't the same. Every day I missed Luke, and every day I hated him more. But things at the vineyard got worse. Our wine sales went down, and then a freak storm destroyed more than half the vineyard. We had nothing left, and the bank seized the family estate. Suddenly, we were homeless. Don't worry, darling. As long as we're together, we'll be fine. The Durands have invited us to stay with them for a while. Stay with Luke? But he hates us. Beggars can't be choosers, love. And it's been years. I'm sure he's over all that. It'll be cramped in their small house, but it's temporary. But my jaw nearly fell to the floor when I saw their house. It was a mansion with fountains in the garden. Mr. and Mrs. Durand had made a fortune by making the right investments and were super nice. But Luke, I had to blink hard because I couldn't believe how handsome he'd become. His eyes were still as green as I remembered, and the small dimple still appeared near his lips when he smiled. Suddenly, he reached out and touched my hair. You've still got bugs in your hair. Oh, thanks. I didn't know it was there. I guess I'm a real bug magnet. Yeah, you always did attract the creepy crawlers. That was weird, but at least he wasn't angry or rude. After lunch, I was strolling around trying to let out a quiet burp when suddenly I slipped and fell in the pool. Strong arms pulled me out of the water, and I was face to face with Luke, and to my complete humiliation, I burped in his face like a bullfrog. I thought you had changed, but I still have to save you from yourself. And I'm sick of it. Hey, it was an accident. Once a troublemaker, always a troublemaker. Mom, you better hide the good plates or she'll break them in a freak accident. Luke, that's enough. Whatever. I have homework to do anyway. Mr. and Mrs. Durand apologized for Luke's behavior, but I didn't want to be a burden.